everybody, welcome. Alright, so it is the end of January. It means that now it is time for a vinyl haul. I got a nice stack of records to show you. Starting off here with the record of the month from Vinylmnky, please. This is Panda Bear's Person Pitch. It's the 10-year anniversary reissue, exclusive to Vinylmnky, please. It's in this beautiful gatefold. The double LP, heavy pressing of this album. One record, was pressed on this really nice white vinyl. And then the other one was pressed in this awesome powder blue. Hope you can see that. This is the first time listening to this album. And I felt like I mentioned on Twitter, I felt like there was something familiar yet new about this album. And it wasn't until I read the note here that they added to the cocktail pairing, which, by the way, I'm really liking the new layout. Shout out to William Masal. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. He helped me figure out what that old thing that they used to have was called, the J card sleeve. They turned it into more of like a 12 by 12 inch insert, kind of like the print that you see behind me. And anyway, so in the notes, they mentioned that this album sort of had this Everly Brothers sort of sound to it, and that just made everything click. The way that Panda Bear performed on this album and the way that he recorded his vocals was sort of like a tribute to that. He was harmonizing his voice, and you can hear it, and it sounds very angelic and very beautiful. Kind of has this poppy vibe to it. The way that he kind of sung it too was just super catchy and melodic. And then of course the music itself, the beats that the instrumentals that he was on were sort of kind of just out there. They were weird, they were interesting. This is sort of this clash between something old and familiar and something new. I've been listening to it in the car as well. It's a completely different experience from listening to it on vinyl. So I was able to sort of pick up on a couple other things. But overall, this album is just great. I loved it completely. It's something that I will have to continue to listen to. I was bummed that they didn't include lyrics because I love reading those. But I did get a chance to read some of them online. I really enjoyed those. Title that I would recommend is Bros. You can actually hear it on my Spotify playlist. You can check that out in the description below. I just love the way it sounds. It's awesome. But yeah, so great choice. Awesome record. I don't question you guys anymore. I'm just here along for the ride, and I'm sharing my opinion. So if you're a part of the community, let me know what you guys thought. Did you guys pick up on that vintage vibe too? I don't know. Just awesome music. I'm so bummed that it's taking me this long to listen to it, but it's here now, so maybe it'll have me look for other artists that are similar to him. But anyways, moving forward, I got another record here. This one's from Vinylmnky. This is the Breakthrough Artist of the Month, Tkay, with her self-titled album. It came out late last year. It came with it came with an exclusive print. And then you have, of course, the package, which is very beautifully put together. You got a little bit about her, and then, of course, the record with the lyrics on the sleeve. These really nice high gloss paper sleeves. Heavy pressing on this beautiful black standard vinyl. Now, again, this is my first time ever listening to her as well, and I also got the download card, so I got to listen to her in the car. This album got a lot of playtime in my car. It's great mix of sort of that new electronic sort of EDM style with a lot of bass, a lot of oomph to it, and then just her just killing it on every song. She's got this delivery that's super intense. I felt that she matched up pretty nicely to Killer Mike, who she features on the song Carry On, which is the single of the album. Killer Mike dropping some amazing lyrics as always. You can check out their new project as well, the Run the Jewels 3 that he did with LP. Songs that I recommend, Tennies. I really found that song to be very interesting. Kind of her having fun and just kind of just letting loose on it a little bit. It's got this great melodic chorus, and then she kind of just gets really just really intense, like with her delivery. And then of course Afterglow, which is another song that I really enjoyed. She can sing, she can rhyme, she's got this great timing with her lyrics and her delivery that I appreciate. So she flows very beautifully with the music itself. It'll get you pumped up. So great job, Vinylmnky. Thank you so much for this amazing record. I mean, just an awesome layout of the front here. She's very beautiful, and I just love the blue and the pink. But yeah, and oh, another song that I recommend is House of Cards. That's actually a song that I put on my Spotify playlist as well. Just incredible. So we'll see what else she comes up with. I know she's been touring, so maybe she'll come to California or Southern California, and I get to see her live. Another artist that I got. This is actually a record that I got last month that I forgot, or the month before, November, because I forgot to review it. Is Nightbeds, Ivywild. It's this really awesome R&B album. It's a lot slower than the Gallant album that I got. It is a double LP and it comes sleeved up. And these really nice, like, paper sleeves. And they're just standard black. Oh, I'm sorry, no they're not. They're pressed in white vinyl. Also came with a download card. But yeah, it is a lot slower than I'm usually used to. My preference is, you know, a lot faster. But there's something about the production I thought was very interesting. It sort of felt spacey and kind of just experimental. And the way he was singing too was a bit different. So I still feel like I need to listen to it more. You know, sometimes you gotta just give records more playtime before you decide whether or not it is something you're into. But so far, I mean, I feel like it's grown on me a little more. I feel like I understand it a little better. Great album. It just kind of challenged me to see what I can understand from it. But overall, I think there's a lot of great production and just very interesting direction. So if you're interested in checking that out, I would recommend it. If you haven't listened to it, let me know what you guys thought about it as well. I would love to hear your opinion. It usually helps influence and help me see it in a different perspective. Okay, now I did do some digging last month and I found 3 records at the thrift store all at the same time, which is really cool. It's been kind of busy there. They've been getting a lot of records. The first one that I found is this Jingle Bell Jazz record. Christmas is already gone and past. I actually have not listened to it yet. I'm gonna wait the whole year till Christmas comes around to listen to it. I fell in love with the cover. Just beautiful. It looks like it's a painting. It doesn't look like a picture. It's way too sort of fuzzy or whatever. But you got Duke Ellington on here, Herbie Hancock, Miles Davis, and a bunch of other people that I've never heard of. The Dave Brubeck Quartet, Hendrick and Ross, Marlo Morris. I'm gonna have to dig into their music afterwards, but for $2, I couldn't pass it up. I felt like I needed more Christmas albums in my collection, and this is probably gonna be like one of the coolest ones since it is jazz influenced. So really great condition, super clean. And then of course here is the back. Gotta show you a little bit of that. Yeah, I don't know. Duke Ellington is doing Jingle Bells, so that should sound really cool. I'm looking forward to that. And the other 2 records that I found, I almost lost my mind. I couldn't believe that I never get to find any of his records, and then I find 2 in really awesome condition. Okay, so this first one, it's a Gene Krupa album. You got Marty, Napoleon, and Charlie Ventura. It looks like it's a bootleg. I mean, there's no other information on it, and let me show you what it's from the Ozone label, but it just looks kind of like, I don't know. I couldn't really find too much information on it, but Gene Krupa is one of my favorite drummers, and to find this is just amazing. It is a live performance album, so maybe that's why it kind of looks a little I don't know, a little weird, but there's that. A lot of great songs on here. Where is it? Dark Eyes is actually something that I really enjoyed, and then Stomping at the Savvy or Savoy. I think there's a collection of songs that he's done from different venues, but really nice recording. It sounds really clean, so there's that. And then the other Gene Krupa album I found is his very own. He features other artists as well. But you have Sing Sing Sing, Showcase, Dark Eyes, Drum Boogie, and it's just him killing it. Basically drumming off. Another $2. The sleeve has a little bit of wear on it, but it's still like intact. And then the record itself, just beautifully cleaned out right there off the MGM label. I can never have enough of his music. I think it was a DJ's record because he's got a big old sticker there. But yeah, and then they showcase all the other artists that they have on there as well. You got Count Basie, Billie Holiday, Jimmy Smith. But anyways, yeah, so there it is. Quick and dirty for you guys. I picked up some more records. I've been showing them off on my Instagram, so you can check that out. I do needle drops on there. Of course, if you want to follow me on any of the platforms, links are always in the description. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have been having a great week, great Sunday. I'm about to head over to Disney, which is something I've been looking forward to all day. So I'll let you go. Have a great day. Take care of each other and yourselves, and I'll see you guys on the next one.